Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire 2. We're sat staring over the top of Washington DC. That's because Boston is out that way, somewhere. Which I've been reliably informed, and our percentage would seem to agree that that is the final task of all of our compulsory tasks. And we've got to do it by 1839. It's 1834 currently. I don't think I'm going to get any rewards for best time, but it has been a learning curve, hasn't it? What I would like to do today is push growth. We've got to find 3 cities that can grow to 120,000 people, inhabitants, citizens, easily-ish. We might have started that, so we'll go and check around. And I feel like the Virginia region is going to do it itself after all of our setup, especially with Charlottesville growing. We do have a connection bonus. Why not? Well, we've broke 1 million a week income, guys. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's profit, I believe. Lay of the land. We are going to slide in where exactly? I'm not sure yet. We're going to sit anywhere. I guess we could sit fairly close. Now, we do have an extra platform. Look at that. So perhaps we'll link into this, and we'll also use that platform to bring down our sugar. We might have like some sort of mini warehouse here. It depends if it's required, doesn't it? Right, direction of travel. I'll attempt to do these in order. Gridiron, we only need it. No, we do need it in both places, don't we? We can branch off that gridiron or the track to head further to the west over to Pittsburgh, and we'll need ourselves a supply tower. We'll stick it up near the gridiron there. I don't think we're going to have too many trains running this. Should we just add the full complement on here for a rural business freight yard, and we'll run you into Washington. Freight only. Wait until full, and you know what? Let's make use of our caboose. Bit of extra everything. Derwent, please, and a caboose. There we go. And you should fill up with your caboose on the back. Oh, you have to hit playground. And then we should get our lovely connection bonus there. I love the way it pops the caboose on once it started loading. That's kind of cool. I do like that. Yeah, there we go. There is the caboose, and there goes probably a full load of wool for our Washington weaving factory, aren't they? Are they called weaving factories? Weaving mill. That would make more sense. Yeah, so these guys are all growing. We are getting really close to that. Albany is our only one at the moment. What is Boston missing? I don't think we're actually making enough meat. We've got all the cows now. Just they're not upgrading, which would suggest they are delivering it as well. So that would help all the cities around us. There is our connection bonus. So we're not getting fruit, we're not getting vegetables, we're not getting corn or grain, which isn't surprising. We're pretty much limited on getting that down here. Are we storing any? We're not even getting it to the warehouse, so that's half the issue there. Well, we could have a direct line, or more trains, I guess, would be another one, to get it over that way. Perhaps we've only got a couple running it, though, as well. Oh, we've only got one. And they're mixed, apparently. They didn't change over to our freight trains. Are you mixed? You are. Freight only. Let's change you to freight, and let's change you to the Derwent as well, because they've got a bit more pulling power, and we've still got a few grades here and there. Did that slow down? No, it's actually picking up a bit of speed, although it is passing through a supply tower, so not the best example. Right, so we got that one. And where's the other one? You are going to... yeah, you're the other one. So we've got 2 running that, which is obviously not nearly enough, especially for our corn. We might as well change you then to freight. We're not going to stick caboose on. We could do but that would limit how much we take, and I would like to take as much as possible. These guys are maxed, so we've got the supply and we've got the demand. We don't have the throughput. So let's just keep duplicating this. Maybe a couple more times. Yeah, I sort of like that. Let's get no, just one, otherwise they add them to the same line. Are you going to pick up stuff? Ooh, do you know what we could add to here that would help? We'll add the full complement of freighty type stuff. They are picking up. There we go. Albany is taking it. Syracuse. Albany. Wait, Syracuse? Do we not have one running direct to Syracuse? That might stop some of the I was going to say thieving, that's not really what it is, but the backwards and forwards. Yeah, because what's happening there is we're taking it Albany to take it back to Syracuse. What we could do is set up a dedicated line to Syracuse there. Freight only. Get you the Derwent on. We'll skip the... No, actually, we'll stick the caboose on this one. I don't think it matters too much. It should catch up with its demand. Perhaps. We should wait until full though. There's no need to go empty, is there? Or partially empty. Are you going to load up for Syracuse? You are. Depending how much it fills up, we could stick the refrigerator on there because these are vegetables, which count. The faster loading times are certainly helping. And yeah, we don't have one on here either, do we? We need a maintenance building, and well, we should pass over the corn and the grain. Yeah, completely forgot about that. So that's going to be passing over corn and grain. Is there anything from this warehouse that we could pass over? Goodness me, look at the salt. Yeah, that we can pass over to head up to Pittsburgh. Maybe milk? I don't think it's really required. Maybe fruit. Fruit's just a bit of an issue, isn't it? Fruit down here we should have sorted for Boston. That's what I'm hoping anyway. They're still at 0. We've got 2 trains running that. We're still cutting it a bit fine, aren't we? Let's bump you up to level 4 then. And we'll duplicate you again. I mean, they run through all the way to Root's Rest, so it also helps with their logs and stuff. So I like it. Or we could have a dedicated one, couldn't we, that's just going to ship fruit to Boston. There we go. So we've got 2 that run through to Root's Rest and a sort of jack of all trades. And then we'll have a wait until full one that just stops off at Boston. We could also separate the stations. Don't think it's going to be required. We'll leave the caboose off you. Let's just see. Depending on how much we're short. Where are you all going? Boston? 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 All Boston. Is it going to be all Boston? Yeah. We don't want to be cannibalizing any of our wagon space, do we? Because that deducts from the full 8 we can take. But that should see Boston growing again, is what I'm hoping. Okay, what are you missing? Because Portland can help Boston. Again, it's corn and grain, although we should be able to start pulling... Wow. Bangor has grown. I did not see that coming. What on earth? Do you want to make cheese? Yeah, we've got cheese there. We could bring in cheese. They have a connection all the way through to Boston, so they could get a bit of cheese. New York has grown as well, who could also make cheese. So we've got either end of this trio with cheese. I like it. Cheese is going to count for quite a bit of our late game, our large city growth. If we go down, it should be starred, possibly. Yeah, there we go. Are these new products, perhaps? These used to be starred. Perhaps these are more important for additional growth. We've got plenty of salt. But yeah, cheese. Cheese would be a good one. Pull more milk down from our ranch up there, which is short. It's a good job we checked. Full. Level 5. Go for it. How are we doing over here? Plenty of wood. We might want to add another train on here, to be fair. What are you missing? You are missing the dispatch hall. No, we're just not taking it, are we? Well, we're taking loads of salt, so maybe we're not getting the wood. Let's check on your wood. Yeah, you're a little bit short. You could probably do with more. Let's duplicate you. We've only got that one, haven't we? Duplicate, please. Get you on there. Do you fill up? That's the question. And then we'll go and see what New York can make. Oh yes, we're going to make cheese. They've got milk right near them, haven't they?
To be honest, I never thought our network would spread so far. Well done. Okay,
we're done with Virginia. So we don't need to worry about that. Although, I mean, we could make something here, couldn't we? What do we reckon? Wood? Yeah, so planks. Let's get some planks made in Norfolk. Not next to our fancy station. We'll put you over here. There we go. You're making some planks. You'll distribute it to 3 cities as well. It's a nice distribution, isn't it, from Norfolk, if you can get them making the right stuff. So, New York, cheese again. Yeah, plenty of cheese for everyone. Are we making cheese up there as well? Albany's making cheese, but they've got their own milk. I can't really see anything else I would like them to make. It could have been alcohol, but we've got it over at Boston. Boston is growing again. Oh, New York will need a university, won't they? So we'll replace their library with a university so we can allow them further growth. We have 2 research points to spend, and unfortunately it's underworld contacts, which we do not need. So perhaps we'll increase transport revenue from mailbags, and then we'll go for the increase the reliability. I think that's not even worth worrying about at this stage. We do need a university at Bangor as well. So replace your library. I think everywhere else has whatever they need, don't they? Do you have your... You do not. Yeah, we need to get these guys a university on. If they do max out, I should leave one, really. It's too late. I've gone ahead and done it. Yeah, if any of these guys max out, there is an icon that appears to show that it requires a university to grow further. We're not quite at that stage yet. How are we doing on milk? Yes, there we go. We need to upgrade our milk. Boston. We fixed Boston. I'm going to go full on for you. There we go, Boston. Are you happy now? I think you might be. We're making... Yeah, we're making enough stuff now, aren't we? That's lovely. Could do with more wood, and we could do with getting grain and corn. I don't think that's our main issue. What might make them grow is a bit of cheese and stuff. We might be able to double up on this. I sort of like that idea. Yeah, sure. Let's get you another service delivering milk to Albany. I mean, Albany does have a warehouse, right? Yes, you do pass it across. You do indeed. We just need the throughput, the capacity on our trains. Probably going to be the same for that service as well. Yes. Let's close all those windows. Are going to be... Yeah, let's duplicate him. And we'll get some more running with your refrigerator car on. So definitely going to make plenty of money doing this. And in fact, our weekly income has gone up another 150,000 from when we first started off. We do have the production available to us. How are you doing? Well, there we go. We've got intimidation, guys. We'll take it anyway. Why not? Yeah, it's just a case of topping up now, isn't it? It's kind of lovely. We're not shipping enough vegetables. Which direction are you heading, Mr. Vegetables? Buffalo, Montreal, Ottawa, Quebec. We're everywhere is the answer to that. What do we have running here? It's like a relay. Is it? Or is it a straight through? It might be a straight through. That's Pastors. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. Where are you running through? Oh, that's that one. Why is it showing over there? Or is this where you need to unclick it? We have nothing on our freight track. Are you all on there? We might as well make that then the express. Yes. That's the direct line, is it? From Syracuse to Buffalo. So after Syracuse, go on that line. Get off away from those freight trains. Ooh. We might be missing a gridiron somewhere. Probably. These were extended and I kind of got sidetracked. Never happens. So, yeah, you need extending up here. We'll go maximum. Give you plenty of options. Oh, this was before I realised what's going on here. We'll try deleting the existing one, but this is where they don't parallel track correctly. Hang on. Get that on max. Yeah, it's where they're not parallel tracked. So we'll delete it back here. I'll show you how to fix it if you're unsure or if you come across this issue. Just make sure that tracks reads as 0 cost and then you'll be able to get your monstrous gridirons in, as we've got there. And it keeps defaulting back to 2. Please remember whatever it was on when I closed it. There we go, guys. There we go. Now we've got it. Do we have it up here? Yes, we have it up there. Right, it's good that I know how to fix it now, though. Okay, shall we get you moved across? Because you're going to be stuck behind freight trains a lot of the time, aren't you? You go there, and then we'll add another train to your line as well. Away from the freight, please. Ooh, do we want to stick a caboose on you? Maybe. Why not? Let's stick a caboose on. Now we don't have... Oh, of course. Direction of travel needs resetting for the lines we deleted. It deleted nearly all of it. Goodness me. Well, I think it's up to the supply tower. Good. At least we found that issue. There we go. Now it's right. So you have to reset the direction of travel, of course. It's not very obvious. The old way with the signals was a little more blatant. But you'd have to go in this mode to see it. Right, third time lucky. Let's get you set, shall we? Oh, it's beautiful. And since we're going to do it, we might as well do that. There we go. Plenty of distribution. Well, that should help our network grow, because more passengers going around our network is going to see to demand. And their fulfillment of demand, that is. We're doing alright here, aren't we? Are we getting enough milk? We're definitely getting enough milk, so we should upgrade our dairy place there. There we go. Are we shipping enough milk? We're at level 5. I can't believe we're at level 5 and we're down to 25. That's impressive. That means we're really shifting that now. That is not enough. Oh, I don't want to duplicate you. No. I'm going to just add another train to your line. And you should go and pick up a bunch of stuff. How are we doing? Have we got another city yet to 120k? No. But they are growing. Boston has really started growing. They're only at 92,000. New York has stalled somewhat. It's good to see Syracuse growing again. We sort of ignored those a little bit, didn't we? Washington is growing. DC. Big Lick is growing. Norfolk is still growing. We are taking enough milk this time. Are you just waiting now? Probably. Yeah, you're just waiting to be filled. You've got... you do not have the dispatch hall on. So let's speed that up a little bit. And... do you know what? Let's duplicate you as well. Make sure we overdo it. There we go. Are you going to fill up? I'm hoping so. A lot more cities are asking for milk. It's going to Philadelphia, Washington, Philadelphia, Philadelphia. I guess we could have a direct line down there. We've got the money for it, haven't we? Yeah, that would reduce the demand over at New York, which will allow them to supply other places. I'm going to double track this or quad track this and then branch off down that way. Hopefully it should be pleasant enough, because we do have a connection up there. Yeah, we could have gone straight through perhaps. This will do though, won't it? It's kind of nice. Yeah, and then we'll need to get us a nice grade down there. What's up with you? This track is too close to an existing track. I think you're telling porkies. Right, you sit in there. What's up with you there? That's not right. It might be the grade is what they're complaining about. We'll get it tidy. We can wiggle jiggle it, can't we? What we got? 1%ers. We can do that. And hopefully you're parallel all the way up to the station. Build you. Duplicate that piece of track. Next one's a lot cheaper. Let's get see if we can't have a monstrous gridiron up here. Yeah, we can. It's beautiful. I do love them. And we can do the same up here. Just lots of platforms for them to choose. Direction of travel. Our supply towers are already on. And we should be good to go. Yeah, where's the other supply tower? We've got one down near Philadelphia. And then we've got one up by the terminal. So let's get you with some direct milk delivery there. Freight only. Do I want to take the caboose? Why not? Why not? Oh, wait until full would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? There we go. Wait until full. Are you going to fill up? Absolutely. And they're all going Philadelphia and Washington. So that's going to cut down on some of the traffic pulling milk away from New York City that could possibly head up to the north via Boston. Boston is still growing though. Yeah, that's good to see. I would prefer it to be double arrows, but I'll take it. Cheese, there we go. They're going to start to get cheese soon, aren't they? Once we start making it. We don't need to store cheese in this warehouse because we actually make it there. We've got a lot of stuff on the way now. That is beautiful. Vegetables are going to be a bit of an issue for New York, which is a little unfortunate as it would help them grow. But Boston just keeps going. Quick scout around the map, especially our area that could potentially grow further. These should go once we start shipping stuff around. Are we good down here? Yeah, I think we'll be good. Let's set up a little fruit run because we can, while it's not part of our 3 big cities, we can send it towards them. We do have a network of warehouses, don't we? Are we not shipping enough from here? We're definitely producing enough. It might be a case that we're not taking enough into our station, which is highly likely because he's not seeing any that are being pulled in. Let's just double check. Yeah, we're not taking nearly enough vegetables. Let's add another one on there. We're just going to keep duplicating this. I mean, we do have a refrigerator cart on there. So we're going to duplicate you again and see if you do take any more vegetables. We don't have any trains waiting in there. They're just straight up loading up, aren't they? You do have... Oh, you don't have a dispatch hall. That will speed things up even further. Now, this guy, if you ever see this happening and you pop a train on the line, it's actually waiting. It points to where the train it's waiting for. It's waiting for the new guy. Yeah, there he goes. Pastor's Station to Albany 321. Well, I don't know what that means. That's great. Is that what he is? Albany 321? I don't know. I don't know what your auto-naming is doing there. That's kind of amusing. Yes, a little bit broken, perhaps. Come on, we need 300. I might do it again. Are we still good? Yeah, we're still good. I'm going to do it again. Why not? Let's get them flooded with vegetables because we need it down on the... or across on the east coast, don't we? Another freight train for you. Good stuff. Portland is growing. We might need to bump your stuff up. 8.2 on cloth. So you've got enough in there to start making some more clothing. And you have plenty of planks. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a case of maybe a double upgrade for you. I'd rather be short on supply than not producing enough. Right, and we'll just go another 2 for you as well. We may need more trains running between the two. That's our express lines, which is fine. What's up with you? Are you just... Oh yeah, you're just not making us money. That's fine. This is the one that's running between all of them. So it should be... Yeah, it's multiple trains on a line. I'm going to double up on them because we're at that stage now, aren't we? Where we can do that. Confirm you. Train 3 is about to be loaded with goodies. There we go. That was a wise choice. That's going to help all 3 of these grow. I'm surprised Bangor are up for potentially growing. That's amazing. How much milk do you... Oh, what's this? Debate about slavery. It shouldn't happen. There we go. That was quick. Dairy products. Yeah, are you getting enough milk? Plenty of milk. Let's upgrade your cheese production, because all of you are going to need it. We do have extra cheese. We have some alcohol being made up there. Are we short on apples? I see some waiting. We're not short on apples. We might not need them then. We're not shifting them, guys. Maybe on this main line. Of course, we've only got 1 train. 2 more trains. We need to flood these, don't we? And why not? We'll go with at least 1 more express train. We're not doing anything special with them. We're at the point where we just need to get them shifted. Buffalo, still growing, 102,000. I'm wondering which are going to be the 3 now. Toronto's catching up a little bit. That's nice. Should we fast forward and see what happens? The time is a-ticking though, which is a little bit worrying. Philadelphia has grown. Goodness me, Philadelphia. That came out of left field. Yeah, what are you going to make? Planks? Planks, yes. Make some planks. That'll be good for New York. You get in there. Marvellous. I like it. We've got planks being made there. We've got some clothing being made at Charlottesville. You're almost ready, Charlottesville, for a library. You're 6 away. Of course you are. And... we'll take this. Increased transport revenue for mailbags. Because we need more money. 1.2 million. And there we go. They can have their library. You get in there. Philadelphia. I can't believe it was Philadelphia. That's marvellous. Blackmail. Do not... well, I do care, but it's not really that important to our bank balance. We've spent a fortune upgrading everything. These guys over at Boston are going to break 100,000 by the looks of things. Portland heading in the same direction. What about Bangor? Also heading in the same direction. Quebec, you are going to be miles behind, so won't be you. Ottawa is an interesting one. We could, of course, hook up... yeah, we could hook up their clay and their coal. Why not? Why not? Let's get ceramics underway. This is going to be the simplest of connections. Where are you going to branch into? Maybe. Well, actually, just use that same line. It's only a 1% grade. We'll keep it simple by just double tracking. Direction of travel. Let's do it in order. Gridirons. And finally, supply tower. Yeah, if I can get into that habit, I'll never forget, will I? Right, let's get us some coal into Ottawa. Freight only. Wait until full. We might not make much, but making some is going to help, isn't it? And we'll get the Derwent on you. We could buy this, but I feel like it's going to be... oh, it's cheap. Grab it. And then we can upgrade it a couple of times. There we go. What about our clay? Yeah, grab it. Why not? And then we'll upgrade you a couple of times. And we'll get you running out of the back of this station. It's never too busy, is it? Yeah, we can just branch in up on this line, perhaps? Maybe? Did I miss a platform out here? No, you're full on with your platforms. We could go in this way, actually. I sort of like that. It keeps us off that 2-track line. We would have been better off making that a bit larger. If we pop in there though, is that going to be good for us? Yeah, I think so. We'll just make sure we're a little tidier on that bit. There we go. That's a good enough little connection. We've only got to ship clay in here, so we don't have to worry about it too much, do we? Right, direction of travel. Look at me go. I mean, it could work as a shortcut as well. Gridirons, only need them at that station. And we'll get us a supply tower on there. And we'll get us a wait until full clay delivery. Freight only. Wait until full. And yes, we'll get the Derwent. On you, are you going to fill up? This will be some ceramics underway, won't it? Beautiful. Oh, actually, you're taking vegetables, really. I should have done a little bit of limiting there, shouldn't I? And that's fine. Actually, that is fine. I'm going to duplicate you. What we can do with this one is prioritize on the clay for you. Hopefully that works. Are you going to take the clay? There we go. So we've got one prioritizing clay. The other one takes what it likes. That might work well. It'll also reduce some of the snarl-ups we've got with vegetables. Although I thought we had vegetables this size. Yeah, we do. And we're probably not shifting enough. No, we're just lacking in vegetables all around our network, aren't we? Let's stick a dispatch hall on you. Let's... Ooh, what's this? Near Norfolk? No, thank you. What I'd like to do, though, is duplicate this train. Rather than stick another train on the line. There we go. Plenty of vegetables now. We're just ignoring that clay pit. If I remember correctly, yeah, it's down here. In the middle of nowhere. We're not going to get to these cities big enough for that to be a concern. Boston, 102. Quebec is growing fast. Toronto is catching up. Buffalo has somewhat stalled. Because you're not getting a lot of things. You've got loads of grain and corn. Probably not shifting it down this line, perhaps. Need to get that out there. You do have two, though. Yeah. But not on freight. I'm going to stick another one on you. Make sure we're getting that moved. Half the issue here is we didn't have a crossover on our other warehouse, did we? So we'll stick logs in there as well. I don't know why. We're not getting them from anywhere close. We'd have to pull it across that way. This all seems a little out of the way now from what we should be doing, which is all the way over here. Yeah, none of this is really going to help us. Except Washington has grown. What do you want to make, Washington? I have no idea. Well, you've got sugar and you've got apples. So perhaps you can help with the whole alcohol situation that we don't need to worry about. You could actually ship it this way if Philadelphia has a slot. Which they do. I'll tell you what, why not? Get it down to the big cities. Although I was hoping Boston would be making enough. They are. We're making way too many planks now. I guess more is better. That's direct to New York City, which seems a little overkill. Yeah, you might be sitting there most of the time. Do we have a direct delivery to Boston? Do you know, I don't think we do. I know I thought about it and then nothing came of it. So what do I want to do here? If we branch out of here, we could maybe follow this line and then just branch back in at the, at the freight line, which is what that one is. And then we'll just go direct from Boston to New York with some goodies. That should lighten the load a little bit. Oh, I've done it out of order, guys. But that should lighten the load a little bit, shouldn't it? For our warehousing. And then we'll have like 2 trains running that. I'll do one that way. Freight only. It depends if this one fills up, I guess. Oh, you need a loco, Grand. Confirm. You are filling up. So yes, let's try the other way round. There's 2 stations there. Go from there to Boston. freight only. Get the Derwent on. Are you going to fill up for Boston? That might do it. Oh, that's all it needed. Look at all of that goodness. Have we got another city yet? No, it's just Albany showing them how it's done. We've got Big Lick has grown. Now, Big Lick, I would like you to make planks. We could have some furniture down at Parkersburg. Poor Parkersburg, we've just completely ignored them. It's probably a setup issue. What do you need? Yes, I would like you to make planks, please. We'll just pop you up there. There we go. We're not going to upgrade them too much. What are you missing? Parkersburg. You are missing all the things, I believe. Yeah. No, you're not. You're only really missing meat and sugar. Which is a little surprising that you're not getting any goodies. Although I don't know where you're going to get meat from. Meat is Charlottesville. That means these would have to distribute meat across. Well, given that, there's no need for apples for them for a while, is there? Or probably vegetables would have been a better one to ditch. But we can change that to meat, perhaps, and then they can send it over there. There we go. That might give them a little bit of a kick over this side. Do we have enough shifting goodies this way? Absolutely not. Right, this is the ones we're going to duplicate. Both of them. I think that would be a good idea. Yes. Although, what are you doing? Are you waiting for something? No, you got reset somehow. Number 2 is filling up. You are filling up. Are you big enough? You are. Are you big enough? You are. Is our wood big enough? It is. There we go. Right. All of those guys growing. Boston's definitely growing now. Oh, in fact, look at that. Boston has shot up to 111,000, guys. 108,000 over at Portland due to all of our tinkering. Buffalo has stalled. Yeah. Toronto has caught up. Look at you go. I don't know what you're making, Toronto. I mean, you could make more clothes. Yeah, why? We don't have any clothing being made round here. Although it was supposed to go into London and I just completely ignored them. That's fine. There we go. Make some clothes and then we'll bump you up on your wood and your clothes. Up to level 3 on you. Up to level 3 on... Not 4. Well, we could be 4. But up to level 3 on you. What we got here? We got a snarl up. Are we run out of stuff? Probably. We've probably got too many trains waiting. We've got... this is a 2-track. We've got like a bajillion trains all heading in to the same 2 tracks. Which is a little unfortunate. We could improve on that situation with a little trick. Don't need an extra line. But we can give them access to more platforms. By sending that out there. And then we'll extend our gridiron. And we'll delete back on the tracks we don't need. There we go. More options for you to sit and wait to get loaded. I can't believe Toronto's growing there at 94,000. That is impressive. Yeah, Buffalo's just going to grind to a halt, I think. New York is definitely on the up and up. I think it might be Boston as our 2nd city and maybe Portland as our 3rd. That would be kind of cool if it is. Plenty of production, plenty of production. But maybe you can get another train running here? What's our warehouse looking like? It might be overkill. I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm not too bothered about it if we see an X there. Do I want to duplicate you? Yeah, I probably do. Just duplicate you. We'll see what you take. Again, we might have a few issues here with not being enough room. Oh, Bangor. Look at you being sneaky. We can increase the reliability of our locomotives, which might help with this growth. Charlottesville. They've impressed me. Extra long episode today. Why are you running low on goodies? Oh, I know why. Because you were probably waiting here for an eternity. Yeah, that's okay. You'll get it sorted. You've got more choices now. All of our trains have more choices, except for these down here. We'd have to set up possibly another platform might do it. Separate the trains heading into Syracuse or something. Yeah. Oh, we're not taking nearly enough from there. Again. Where are you all going? Albany, Buffalo, Montreal, New York, Quebec. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff that's not moving. All of our freight trains are just separate ones, aren't they? Steward stop. We need one. That one. We need to duplicate that one. Or actually, not duplicate it. Just stick another train on so we can start shifting some stuff. Yeah, you're going to shift some stuff from Albany. That would be kind of lovely. Yeah, we've got loads of milk in Albany going to all sorts of places. Do we have freight? We do have freight down here. And I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm going to stick that way up to 4. There we go. We'll get that shifted. Yes, there we go. Loads of trains being filled, or they will be. Yes, we bought that. Are you being shifted? You're not, but we can stick a few goodies on you. Do we have? We still don't have another city. Goodness me. We're getting close, though. We're getting close. There's our second city. And there's possibly our third. Portland, of all cities, is going to be our third. Look at Charlottesville. Oh, my days. Right, what we need to do is prepare us a nothing special line. And I might spend a fortune doing it. We've got to get a direct line all the way to Buffalo there. So what we're going to do is just slide all the way in up here. And that's it. That we'll call that a good express line. We're going to have to wiggle jiggle a little bit so that we're not... there is a limit on tunnel length, so you can't just go ploughing through. There we go. Are we happy with that? It's going to cost us a fortune. I think that is on the wrong side. That needs to be there. 1.7 million, which is, to be fair, not bad, is it? Don't mind the little tunnel. Why not? Let's build you. It won't allow us to double track it because it's a branch that we're coming off of down here. But how much does it cost for the second one? There we go. Only 530k. Let's get you ready to go. I should hit play as well. And we'll get us a few supply towers on here. We will need a gridiron over at Buffalo. So we'll pop down here and we'll have a mega gridiron perhaps. Can we get a mega gridiron? Yes, we can. It's not that much longer than the current one, so worth it. And when we're close on our 2 cities, Boston is indeed our second city. How we doing? That's 2 of 3. Portland's quickly catching. Oh, can we time this right? If we set up an express line all the way to Buffalo, if we can see where the station is. Come on, there it is. And we'll set up an express and we'll focus on passengers and we'll just go. We'll go. And there we go. Firefly. What we need to do now is keep an eye on this train and hope that Portland grows. If they don't, we'll delete the train. Because we don't want to do this one before that one. Otherwise we miss out on our optional tasks. So we've got the arrow over our train. If it gets too close, we'll back out and we'll do it again. In fact, what we could do when he gets up to this tower, we'll duplicate him. And then we can just delete the front one each time. I know it's a bit gamey, but why not? There we go. We'll get another one going. But we'll keep an eye on that one. And if we don't get the other achievement, by the time he gets close, we'll just delete him. So we'll hit that delete rail line there. This is the one we...
Very well done.
Oh, that scared me.
Thanks to our collaboration, I am now one of the richest men on the East Coast.
Oh, we did it. He scared me. Oh, you naughty man. But we've done it, guys. And there goes our passengers. We'll take that as well. Thank you. Whoa, there's Toronto, which needs a university. Nice demonstration at the end.
Your progress is great. Now it's really paying off that I invested some money in a couple of speculative land deals near your rail lines. They have multiplied in value by now. I personally never doubted the success of the steam locomotive. However, what you have accomplished here is something else entirely. Our work here has been a technological revolution, and we are both facing a golden future. Because you also fulfilled my special requests, I was able to sign a contract to buy up a few smaller competitors. I think this unique rail network of yours deserves a new name. What do you think of, New York Central Railroad?
The railroad business had exploded. Brilliant pioneers and their courageous investors had proven that steam-powered rail transportation could more than compete with the expensive alternative of artificial waterways. The success convinced initial doubters, and new routes were springing up like mushrooms. Soon, small, separate routes were getting in each other's way, and the hoped-for profits were declining. Critical voices were raised. How could the railroad business continue to grow if it was choking on its own complexity?
There we go, guys. We have Chapter 1 completed. Did anybody notice that the black and white images of the networks, they were from Railway Empire 1? I guess they couldn't recreate them in Railway Empire 2 at the time. But anyway, yes, let's check on our score. Hey, there we go. I got an achievement, Trailblazer, which is to complete this chapter, Chapter 1. And we are a CEO, Chief Executive Officer. No doubt the time is the thing that bit me, but 716,730, that is your score to beat. I thoroughly enjoyed that, guys. For the first chapter of the campaign, I'm impressed. I'm happy. The only thing I'm really not keen on is just the direction of travel thing instead of the old school signalling and being able to place your signals wherever. But that's it. Other than that, I like this version. I like the sequel. There we go. You heard it from me. I definitely like the sequel. Score to beat, guys. How did you do with your first playthrough? We did a lot of experimenting. We learned a lot. And we're going to take that through to our next playthrough. I might play this through and see if I can get a better score. Shall we see where I'm ranked? Well, it's safe to say I'm a long way off the top players. Well played, by the way, those at the top. Chaos Flow 5510. You are currently top of the pile. Second place, Sunny Wind and Duramji. Duramji. Whatever that is. Anyhow, where am I sitting? Find me. I am sat at 435th. Amazing. Gas 31, way better than me. Let me know how you do, guys. We'll sit back up here. There's all my data. Lots to read there. Next time out, we'll be starting Chapter 2. And I had a quick look at the information, and we're heading over to England and Wales. Not the entirety of Great Britain, but England and Wales. And we'll see what challenges that presents. I feel like it might be a bit condensed, so it'll be certainly different and a little interesting. So please join me for that. I'll probably take a little short break just to gather myself and maybe have another go at this away from recording, just see if I can get a better score. But yes, thoroughly enjoyed that, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.